Yes, this is Randy over in customer service.
Yes, Randy.
I've got a question for you. A customer calls, they're a little irritable, they maybe get a little vulgar. What's your reaction?
Well, you try and calm them down if you can. I mean, listen to them.
Then what do you do?
Well, if they're using vulgarities that you don't have to take abuse.
That's correct.
You must let her know that, she needs to, try and find out what the problem is. What is the problem?
Well, let's do a case scenario.
Okay.
A person calls, they haven't gotten their order in time.
Oh, yeah.
And they're expecting it.
Of course.
Let's say it's for their birthday.
Yes.
And they're a little upset because they didn't get what they needed.
I know.
What's your reaction?
Well, you apologize, of course. And hopefully it's going postal, so you can say that it's coming postal, so the postal can be delayed because of the weather. You try and calm them as much as possible. There are no guarantees in life, and people who think that they are, they're being misled, and we just got to let them know on or by. It can be, slightly longer.
Do you tell them there's no guarantees in life?
No, I'd like to, though. No, of course not.
No, we all would like to, wouldn't we?
Yes, we would.
I mean,
no.
Some of these people call, you think they're just idiots.
Well, they're lonely. I find a lot of them, and they want conversation. They want to yell at someone, and you just let them vent, as much as possible. As long as they don't, throw any vulgar at you, you don't need to sit there and take that. Or you let them know that, ma'am, if you'll calm down, I'll get your supervisor.
It's like metaphorically, you just let them beat you to a bloody pulp.
Well, kind of, but not abusively. You don't need to, if they're swearing at you, you let them know that you don't need to take this, and when they calm down, the police call back.
And you can even moderately humiliate them.
Well, moderately, as long as they don't realize, and let them don't, when you're, but you don't want to be, you don't want to be nasty. We can't afford to be nasty.
You could say a sarcastic joke, maybe, if they are...
No, it's not too good to be sarcastic if you're being monitored. That will go against you.
Excellent.
Yes.
Let's say someone calls. This is another case scenario.
All right.
A person calls, they're speaking with you on the phone, and they're upset because they're worried that there's a burglar outside. What do you do? This is a hard one.
That's not your problem. I suggest they hang up immediately and call 911.
But let's say they called you and they see the burglar outside. What do you do?
Again, I suggest you hang up and call 911 because I'm in Florida. I don't know where you are. There's nothing I can do. You can't do anything, so the quicker you are off the phone.
I'm in mortal danger right now. What do you do?
You call 911, honey. That's the best we can do with that one. We can't, we're not God. We can't, apprehend the burglar and send them off to jail.
But we're all God in a certain way, wouldn't you say?
We all a spark of God, not God himself, no. I wouldn't say that.
We didn't start the fire.
Of course we didn't start the fire, but our ancestors were a part of it, so let's do what we can to try to diffuse the situation, shall we?
What's your religious background? I don't have that on the file.
Well, of course you wouldn't. There is none. I'm not religious at all. I believe in God. I believe Jesus Christ is the Son of God. I think that's all you need.
That's beautiful. Okay, let's get back to business. Someone calls. Something's happened inside of them to make them sad. Why are they sad?
Number one, we're not psychiatrists, so we would never try to diagnose anyone or anything that came through the line, So you just let them know that you suggest they call their helpline because there is one in every state.
In a way, we're all psychiatrists.
Well, you don't want to play armchair psychology. Here at work, we don't have time. Time is money here, and that's what that's our aim, and that's what we're after. We're here to take orders and to place orders and to clarify orders that have gone by the wayside.
In a way, taking advantage of the weak to make the corporate America grow stronger.
Well, that's survival of the fittest.
I'm sorry?
Survival of the fittest.
That's right. It's survival of the fittest.
Right.
We must crush them financially. We manipulate them on the television, then they call and we crush them financially.
Well, now they have an option. Caveat emptor. And the buyer beware, they don't have to order.
Well, that's right. They do have an option. You know what the option is?
What?
Suffer or suffer. And why should we suffer? Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Let me give you another example. There's a good man by the name of Adolf Hitler who once said, "Schlag nicht schnacken," which means the lower are not the higher. Do you understand what that means?
The lower are not the higher?
Yes.
I think it's pretty simplistic.
It is very, but you know where the essence of wisdom is?
Please tell me.
Simplicity.
I agree with that.
Exactly. And that's what it's about. You're doing an excellent job. Your superior calls to ask you a few questions. You're very kind to answer those questions because you understand about following orders. Is that right?
I don't do it very well, but I understand the system, yes.
And that's what it comes down to, following orders of your superiors.
And there you go with superiors, because I think there's only one superior. I don't like the term superior.
Oh, you can call it what you like.
Exactly. It's just, terms. But yes, I think when you're in the workplace, this is what they want, this is what you offer, and then this is what you do. Sure.
And it goes into life. For instance.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm not proud of it. It's just, I'm not a millionaire, so what do you do?
I'm sorry?
You're not a millionaire, so what do? You work.
That's right. You work for your money.
You work for your money.
And you obey rules.
Exactly.
And you follow laws.
Right.
And you rise up in power.
Perhaps.
Well, if Lucifer's with you.
Well, now, that's debatable.
Well, we don't have to call it the powers of darkness, do we?
We don't have to label it anything now, I suppose.
I'm sorry?
I don't think labels matter one way or the other.
You can call it whatever you like. This is the age of enlightenment. We are entering an age of wisdom.
Yes, we are. We're in there.
Thanks to the powers of darkness.
So I take it that you're a Lucifer disciple?
Yes, I am a disciple of the Dark Lord.
Yeah. Why?
Oh, but I don't like the... I'm bored.
Why?
Well, the important thing here is not really to get into religious matters, but to understand about our position in society.
Okay. So you don't want to answer why? Or you can't answer why?
Well, we're a grinding machine of oppression here.
Grinding machine of oppression.
And you work for us.
Lucifer?
I'm sorry?
I work for Lucifer?
No, you work for home shopping.
Yes.
It's like one gigantic crack rock, and all of society are taking hits off of it.
Man, that's one way of looking at it.
And you're a gear in the machine.
I know. I feel it too.
So what are you doing after work?
I'm having a good time. I have a good neighborhood. I have some party groups.
What do you do?
Anything I want to, I'm of age.
What do you mean?
Exactly that.
You're a consenting adult.
Exactly.
Anyway, I was just thinking after work we might go for a ride, smoke some crack.
Well, thank you for the invite, but I don't indulge.
Snake bite?
I've got everything I need.
Well, I understand. I just wanted to see.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Hey, one more question.
Surely.
What do you think about after work driving around just seeing the sights?
I can't tonight because I have other plans.
Gonna party?
Yes. I'm sorry?
Party down with the Dark Lord?
I have a problem with the Dark Lord.
We don't have to call it that. Let's just call it Pan for the sake of New Ageness.
No, I respect the power that it has. very powerful and very present. It's just that some are going to see things one way and some are going to see things the other way. So.
Well, you just got to obey the flame.
I suppose.
Inside of you.
Yeah. I suppose.
I mean, some people go and string up kites. Some people string up people.
Yeah. That's a big 10-4.
Big 10-4 there.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen. May the force be with you.
Well, you keep obeying rules. Keep up the good work. I'll see you around.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.